Hi guys, welcome to another video about Amazon PPC. In today's video, I'm going to focus on click-through rate, but not the click-through rate on the search results page, but click-through rate between your keywords in your campaigns. And why is it important not to look only at click-through rate on the campaign level, but on the ad group level and between the keywords. So I've covered in the past that I don't recommend that you use more than 10 keywords per campaign, simply because the more you add, the less control you have, and then just create chaos where you cannot control on what's happening and what's not. In most of the cases, when you add a bunch of keywords, they're going to have different search volumes. They're going to have all the metrics going to be skewed, and then just you have some like a mixed salad of things. Anyway, click-through rate. Here is a perfect example. So you only have 5 keywords in this campaign, but it's important to note that here's a huge difference. I know this first keyword was the really relevant one for the product, but here, by looking simply at the click-through rate, you will see that it's really low compared to all the others. Now, that doesn't mean that you should pause it or do something else with it, but just let's try to compare the metrics of each individual keyword. And you will see, for example, that first keyword, we're bidding currently $2.23, and the cost per click is even higher than that because of the placement adjustment that we have. But we're bidding even more on the rest of the keywords, and we are having much lower cost per click, which means that this one is probably highly relevant, but it's too broad. Maybe there are so many different products that compete for this keyword, and you're bidding high, and then still you're hitting the plateau with the bids. You could even go much higher than that, up to $4 or $5 per click. But then again, when you take a look at all the others, it means that you're already bidding high enough, so you're highly relevant for this one, as you can see by the click-through rate. Then also the ACoS is much better for all of these. But we found this keyword also to be pretty relevant, but sometimes you have to decide and leave it for some other reasons. I'll explain that in some other video. But let's take a look another example with much more keywords. So this campaign has 17 keywords with really different kind of data here. So you can see that click-through rate goes from 0.5 to up to 38.7, which is a mess, and it's a mess. You can see that this campaign hasn't been structured yet correctly when we took over the account. So there's a mixed match types inside, which we really don't like. The overall results are pretty good. I mean, the average ACoS is profitable. At the profitable level. Then conversion rate is also going up and down. So now, if you are having this task where you have to segment out the keywords, okay, first you would have to go and look at the exact only and phrase only, and then you will see, for example, if the exact match type is having much better results than phrase, the match type that has worse performance than the other is gonna have to leave, and exact, for example, is gonna stay. When you do that, then you will compare the click-through rate. So is it let's for example do that. So let's put only exact here, and you will see, but not only by the ACoS, but you want to take a look at search volume and group the keywords with a similar search volume, and then also look at the click-through rate. Here we can also already see that, similar as in the previous result, this keyword is probably too broad. You can see that the impressions are quite high, but the click-through rate is not that good. I mean, compared to the others, it's complete crap. But it's still converting at high conversion rate, and the ACoS is good. But we have to think about, maybe if you leave this as it is, the number of keywords is fine. It's 8 keywords per campaign, but then again, you will most probably have this keyword that it's going to eat all the budget that you assigned for campaign. So you're probably going to remove that, maybe create a single keyword campaign for that one, and then leave all the others, they are somewhat close enough. You're bidding quite high on them, so it means it's not, that saturated. Okay, so that would be it for the segmentation. For example, this would be, okay, it's spending 281, and then let's take a look at the phrase match. Yeah, spending much higher. So you have, most probably this campaign would stay as phrase, and I would create a new one for the exact. You know the drill, how that goes. And yeah, here also you would probably have to think about, if you would look at the campaign level metrics, you would then think, okay, I'm having this number of clicks, like 1,000 something, and this number of orders and everything is fine. But when you get inside, you will see that some of these keywords, I mean, click-through rate is simply similar to what you have on the search results page. When you compare, like you can look at it like as different products in a way, you know. And some of these are just highly relevant, much more relevant, and for the target audience advertising this product than the other ones. So that's something also to take into consideration. Maybe even segment out these keywords with high click-through rate to be a separate campaign, maybe launch sponsor brands with them. But you know, it's I think that click-through rate on a keyword level is not something that many PPC specialists look at, and they should be. So I wanted to shed some light on this. I hope you find this useful. Let me know if you have any other questions in the comments, and see you tomorrow in the next video. Bye bye.